Welcome to Stogie Palace. I'm your host, Chris. Today I have a La Gloria Cubana Serie R Robusto. This is the number 5 in the natural. Got a nice little gold band there. Nice sweet smell. Got a pretty big V cut there from my big old Calibri V cutter. It's a nice cocoa chocolatey flavor to it. You may hear some thunder. There's a huge storm outside right now. Actually winding down as far as, well, you won't care about this when you see this video, but anyway, we had a tornado nearby and got flash flood warnings. But onto the cigar. La Gloria Cubana Serie R number 5 natural. I also have done a video on the robusto, or the Maduro. I rated this one higher though. I just didn't do a video on this one, so I'm doing it now. Very nice. Much like a lot of the best cigars that I've taken a liking to are ones that I got in trades from friends. And this is one of them. Although I bought a 5-pack of these, liked it so much. Better than the Maduro, only because the Maduro is a Connecticut broadleaf. This is Ecuador Sumatra, which is outstanding. Draw could be better. Bigger ring gauge than I like, but right now I'm not getting as much smoke as I should for the amount of draw I'm pulling. This is a 5.5 by 54 ring gauge. It's full strength. Yeah, 54 for me is big as I want to go. Let's see, like I said, the wrapper's Ecuador Sumatra. I saw somewhere that says this is made in the United States. General Cigar owns La Gloria Cubana. With the 5-pack of these, turned out to be $5.61 per smoke. It's putting out a lot of smoke. But this has been aging about 2 weeks, 65%. And there's a thunder. When I rated this one, I'll have to look back in my book a month or two ago. I rated a 97, which is right up there near the top of all the cigars. Very nice start. I love these. All right, so let's get moving on this one and see how it goes. All right, 23 minutes in. The ash is holding on perfectly. Burn line's looking good. Flavors and aroma, great. There is a little bit of a longer finish, but it's hard to describe. It's, I guess, maybe cedary. I sense a little minty or menthol or something like that on the very briefly there on the finish. But the draw is perfect as the thunder rumbles. Yeah, there's something in there. I can't pick out what it is. It's got a little bite to it. It's really nice. And of course the wrapper itself, really, really nice. I haven't tried a retro yet. Just see how it goes. Yeah, I'm getting that there too. What does Cigars International have to say about it? La Gloria Cubana Serie R utilizes Ecuadorian grown Colorado shade wrapper, concealing an extensively aged blend of Mexican, Dominican, Brazilian, and Nicaraguan filler leaves. The result is a richer, spicier, fuller-bodied version of the regular La Gloria Cubana cigar line. Using thicker ring gauges, the Serie R helped pave the way for today's thicker, bolder cigars. The Serie R has been honored with a 92 rating, I assume cigar aficionado. Rich in color with an oily wrapper and superbly crafted cap, this short Robusto draws and burns evenly. Sweet woods and floral notes, yeah, are balanced by spices, earth, and hints of dried orange peel. That's it. That's gotta be it, that orange peel. Whatever it is, this is a really, really good cigar. Looks like it may last a while too. It's pretty good. Cap's holding together nicely, and that's a deep V cut, but it holding together good. So I'm liking it so far. I figured I would. So let's keep going. About 45 minutes into this La Gloria Cubana Serie, performing great. Great burn line, perfect draw now, good smoke output. Although it's blowing around here, I'd open the door just because it's hot and humid. Thunderstorms all over the place. I'm really liking this a lot. There was a little shift in there, a little more sweetness, and then a longer finish with a little bit of bitterness on the. And the thing is, when I say a little bitterness in the finish, that's what it is to me. To you, it may be white pepper or black pepper, and you may like it. I'm not so much a fan of the longer bitter finishes. I haven't really had many finishes that weren't a little on the bitter side though. But it doesn't matter. I looked at when I wrote a review about this just for myself back in November of 2014, first time I smoked it, and I had some draw issues with that one. I'm surprised it scored as high as it did because I looked at my own notes and I was commenting about that, and I was having to use my old corncob tool to open it up a little bit more, but maybe it's because of this deep V cut. I'm not having any draw issues whatsoever. Perfect. Really, really nice. And there's the finish. The finish is, you can say it's an aftertaste. It's usually what you get just, well, you saw how much time there was there. Took that puff, let it out. Really enjoying this one. So I'll check it again, close to the band point, clearly into the second, third. Going very well. I assume that's a nice aroma. With this door open back there, it's kind of blowing the smoke in my face, but it's nice. It's auto waft, we'll call that. So let's keep on going. Hour and 10 minutes in on this La Gloria Cubana Serie, just past the band point. Band came off perfectly. Here comes the thunder. There is the band, no problem there. The first third, ash stayed on the whole time, came off. Second third, ash stayed the whole time, came off. Shortly thereafter, it went out. That was a shock. I didn't expect that because it was going so well. No problem, as usual. Got out my Havana Saver, scraped it out, relit, purged, and great. No bitterness, no harshness. I tell you, that thing is a great idea. This cigar, according to La Gloria Cubana's website, is made in the United States. The El Credito Cigar Factory in Miami. Moving into the final third, I am feeling some strength. Not too much though. This is all around just a really nice cigar. Draw is perfect. Smoke output, perfect. Burn line, perfect. Just that went out. That's weird how that went out. Didn't make any sense, but that's all right. No big deal. Quick relight, not an issue. So let's keep moving along, fighting the thunder and the lightning here. But so far, I'm really enjoying this cigar. I don't see why it won't score the same as what it did back in November when I gave it a 97. I fully expect that, unless all of a sudden it takes a weird turn here, which I don't know why it would. Didn't before. So let's keep going. About an hour and 35 minutes in, and that's where I'm going to wrap this review up. It went out again, and the last third, there was a little bit more of the aftertaste, of a little bit of the bitterness. so it actually drops a little bit. A lot of that has to do with the cigars I've smoked since I originally smoked this one. Not a big difference. I mean, I'm gonna end up giving it a 96. And what that does is that it just puts the Padron 1964 above it, and it's really close to the Rocky Patel Platinum. Just slightly below that, but slightly above the Luchador, two of my favorite cigars. So it's a very high 96. And even though it's the same score as the Maduro version, I still think that this is better than the Maduro, just because your preference may vary on Connecticut broadleaf on the Maduro to the Sumatra on this. I prefer the Sumatra. Burn line was never an issue. And of course now, when I'm thinking of ending it, the smoke output is picking up again. But that was after 2 relights. No touch-ups because of burn issue. That's really good. Draw was pretty good. It was really good. Flavors, great. So yeah, 96. It's a good cigar. I'm glad I bought more. I'm glad I have some more. So let's see, what were some of the notes that I made about this cigar? Because I don't always touch on those on the video, and I should. Let's see. I was starting to get more cedar, which, if you know my videos and my preferences, it's cedar's not at the top of my list, but it was real subtle. Wasn't a big problem. Yeah, towards the end, the other problem was that the smoke output started going down. It was thinner smoke, not as much of it, and then it just went out. And I wasn't not paying attention to it. That's not why. It was starting to get a little warm there too, as it is now, but I still probably got another 10 minutes out of this thing, 5 tops. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is Chris at Stogie Palace. Check out my other videos. Tell me what you think. Leave some comments, thumbs up, do something. And again, I appreciate you watching the videos. See you at the next one.